Hey YouTube, what's up? Scarecrow here. Today I'm going to be doing a deck profile on my standard Pale Moon. So, get started. With our starter, it's the same as every other starter. For the trigger lineup, I play 8 front, 4 draw, and 4 heal. I'm playing fronts over crits and extra draws. I see an appeal for like both. Actually, for when I first started playing the deck for a good while, I was playing with crits. But overall, I find the fronts to be better. This deck is very aggressive and does a lot of attacks. You can push your opponent to 5 very fast, and in which case your fronts are just going to be like better. When I get fronts in this deck, it feels like the game is like over like that turn. And in which case I wanted to max out how many I could play. There is an appeal to playing extra draws in here as well, because this deck doesn't like have great card advantage and has low defense, and the extra cards can actually be very helpful. But I don't run them because most of the time I have enough cards anyway, and I didn't feel like I needed it. And I would have rather have like the increased odds of hitting my front triggers when I have in a field all set up. So I'm going for more consistent like game than more consistent like cards to play. Usually I'm just fine with that, and drawing a front is obviously better than drawing a draw trigger. For the grade 1s, I got for Midnight Bunny, an amazing card. Art for Presenter, not a fantastic card. His play skill, their Soul Charge, is good enough. His skill when you ride him, I almost never use it because I don't like taking the risk. Far too often, you're just gonna get like a trigger out of it, and I just don't like taking the risk, the investment, just because you're not even like gaining card advantage. You're trading one card for whatever the top card of your deck that you Soul Charge happens to be. So it's just like a 1-for-1 gamble, and I would think you're just better off not doing that. And then the last grade 1 spot is for Purple Trapeze. This card's really good. Throw it down in an Excel circle, attack for 17, combo it off with other cards in the deck. It's really good. It gets you extra attacks and stuff. Great card. Yeah, that's it for the 1s. For the 2s, especially since we're just talking about Purple Trapeze, we got 4 of our Amarith Beast Tamer. This card is in here mostly because of Purple Trapeze, but it's also just kind of good in general. Combo is attack with a Purple Trapeze, attack with Beast Tamer, move Trapeze and get the boost, then Soul Blast the Trapeze and call another card. Other than that though, she can just be useful in general. The fact that she can tuck a card into the soul to gain power. Often in this deck you're going to be calling cards on top of cards to do attacks, more attacks. So with her, you're just not retiring the card for no reason. As well as putting cards back into the soul like Jill, so you can utilize their effects again. Can just be beneficial. Overall, the card is just gives the deck some good utility and does some good combos. So next we got our 4 Nitro Juggler. He's just to build up soul, as well as he's a workroid, which it's helpful, and that's basically it. He builds soul. I like that he doesn't just Soul Charge blindly. You have to look and pick. Sometimes it doesn't matter, but it's better than just blind Soul Charging. But you do need to build up your soul. And then last of the grade 2s, I'm playing 3 Jumping Jill. Jumping Jill is a good card, but sometimes you just have too many of it. Usually just think like 1, maybe 2. At 3, I see it just enough so I don't feel like I need to run more of it. It gives me room to play like other cards. So yeah, that's why I'm running just the 3. For the grade 3s, we got our boss card, Beast Tamer. It's a good card. Both effects are very helpful. The effect to, if you have 5 cards out, including the Vanguard, everyone in the front gets the +3. It's a good skill. The skill call more cards is good. Just overall a good card. I have no complaints. Then we got 4 Alice. When you can't ride Beast Tamer, like you haven't drawn it yet, your next best bet is to ride Alice here. She at least gives you something for riding her. Gives you a rare card and gives it a little bit of a boost. It's not great. You're probably going to lose if you're stuck on her, but it's the next best thing there. But mostly we're playing her for the rear guard skill. The Vanguard skill is just a bonus. Just like a slight thing that's kind of cool. Mostly we're playing her for her rear guard skill to attack and then tag out. She's really good. The effect is amazing. And that's why we have her maxed out, so that we can get her. She's a good backup Vanguard ride till you get to the Beast Tamer. It's a good card. That's why I play 4. And our last spot of the deck is 2 Artilleryman. Now this card takes some understanding to appreciate this card. Because on paper, like when you look at him, he's not that great. But you can play this card and use it very well. Usually this card, you don't really utilize it till like you've pushed your opponent to 5. And once you have your opponent at 5, that's when you start using this card because he's really big all by himself. You get your opponent to 5, which usually happens very fast in this deck. And then you can start like spamming this guy to hit for like big numbers. Usually he's around like 40k or more, but that's why he's in here. Don't utilize him early game, then late game you bring him out, start swinging big. And yeah, big numbers are pretty lethal. So that is it for the deck. Thank you for watching.